Welcome to Lydd for round 6 of the FAB-Racing British Mini Bikes Championship. This is the grassroots level of motorcycle racing in the UK for riders from 6 years of age and the official partner series to BSB. If you were with us last month, you will know that 7 BSB teams are about to join the championship, with 4 riders drawn at random to be in each team without paying 1 penny for the privilege. I caught up with the riders drawn into the Buildbase BMW team earlier and some of their dads. Ross, I know you're a front runner in the Scottish Championships. You've done well in this championship this season. How pleased were you to be drawn out of the bucket for Buildbase BMW?
I was happy and excited to race for them.
And where were you when you found out?
I was at my house. My dad came in the door and put the TV on and showed me.
Okay, well, congratulations to you. Caris, we know you've been a front runner this season. You've had a little bit of bad luck falling off. You must be delighted to have been drawn. I think you were the first name out of the bucket, weren't you?
Yeah, I was really excited about it and everything.
Okay, and what are you hoping for? What are you going to be riding next year? I know you're on mini motos at the moment. You doing mini GP50 next year?
Yeah, hopefully if my dad can get me one for next season.
Okay, he's definitely got to get you one now. And Casey, we've seen you in mini GP50 at Wilton Mill. Fantastic ride by you, winning that day. And you've just been drawn into the team. You must be absolutely delighted.
I am.
And what are you hoping for next season? You're still doing mini GP50 and mini moto again next season as well?
Yeah.
Possibility of you winning both championships for Buildbase BMW. What do you think?
Maybe.
Now, Luca, the first name out of the hat was you to be in a team, and you're drawn in Buildbase BMW. Where were you when you saw the draw?
I was at home watching it live.
And what do you think the team's going to help you with over the next year or so? You're going to be doing Mini Moto Pro next year?
No, I'm going to be in Mini Moto Rookies.
Okay, well, I guess looking at your performances so far, you're going to be looking to be right up there next year.
Yeah.
David, I spoke to you earlier in the season when Ross came into the championship for the first time. He did particularly well that weekend. I think it was at Rowra, and we spoke about you were going to be doing more in the championship. Being drawn into Buildbase BMW, you're going to be doing a lot more in the championship now, aren't you?
Yeah, no, we had planned to next year do as much of the championship as we could. Obviously, this year we've got plans in place. We're doing the Scottish and things like that. But we can come here when we can. But next season we'll put our full efforts into it. Obviously for Buildbase BMW.
And clearly, Ross, we know he's a front runner. Buildbase are going to be delighted to have him in the team, no doubt, because he's a potential championship winner for them.
Well, hopefully, I hope Ross can perform next year. But it's down here. There's a lot of good competition, the same as we have up in Scotland. So I know, but I hope he can do well for them.
Richard, Luca drawn into Buildbase BMW. Great opportunity for him. It's his first season this year. What are you hoping they're going to bring to the game for him?
Well, for a lot of experienced riders pulling him along and taking him further into. Because it's our first year this year, he's learning all the tracks and experience of teammates. Should take him further into it, hopefully into the pros.
First race coming up is the Mini Moto Rookie class. I'm just going to catch up with Tom Brooks, who's reporting live on Downforce Radio. We're going to butt in. So basically, Tom's going to be on the TV and we're going to be on the radio at the same time. Yes. Hello. Now, I'm on radio, you're on TV with me. We've got the Mini Moto Rookie class coming up on TV very quickly, very soon. Who's looking good in that class for you?
It's a really interesting affair, actually, Alan. You should say that. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the likes of Cameron Saul does. Johnny Garnett has been very, very quick. Three victories in 3 races at Wilton Mill. Despite that off he had as well, I think it's going to be really interesting to see how he does. But I'm interested to see about Ben Smith as well. He's been looking very quick and very comfortable this weekend. So I think he could be a bit of a dark horse.
Yeah, and that's good to see because Ben was leading the championship after the second round. He's fallen away, hasn't he, last few rounds? But you're saying he's back in the game.
Yeah, he looks to have got his mojo back a little bit. I'm really excited to see how that dynamic works. He looks to be gelling with the bike a bit more, and the circuit looks to be suiting him very well. So I think that we could see him in the higher points paying positions, potentially on the podium by the end of the day.
Well, this is his last chance to do that, Ben Smith, from the 4th row of the grid alongside Mason Foster, and he's got to catch up with Johnny Garness, Cameron Sewell, Jack Kirsch, Charlie Tilley, Alexander Merchant and Taylor Stewart-Campbell. Kyle Payne and Harrison Crosby on the 5th row in front of Orlando Phillips and Sullivan Monsey, with Woodcock, Watley, Hopkins, Kirsch and Co. in close company. Huge gusts of wind invading the Lydd circuit here this weekend, and that's going to make things very tricky indeed. No drone cameras as a result of it, and the riders are going to have a really tough job. But Johnny Garness straight into the lead, no hesitation, no questions asked, and has already forced his way forward. We're on board with Garness, looking back at the 100, Cameron Sewell, as they knit their way through the S-bends, the left, the right, and then the left-right again, down the back straight, and Johnny Garness looking very good indeed. Don't forget, of course, he was a triple winner last time out, and he's won the first 2 races here today as well at Lydd, the final race of the day, and it looks as though nobody has a chance to get him this time. Cameron Sewell, 2nd in the race, 2nd in the championship. Both of those riders, Garness and Sewell, have come on leaps and bounds in the 2016 season, but nobody can hold a candle to Johnny Garness at the Lydd circuit today in his current form. He's on it.
Slow motion camera picked them all out on lap 1 going through McLaren chicane. That's the race leader, Johnny Garness from Cameron Sewell on the 100, Jack Kirsch on the 96. Then comes Charlie Tilley in 4th place, championship leader picked out Alexander Merchant. Kyle Payne on the 25, 97 is Taylor Stewart-Campbell. Inside him, Ben Smith, 69 doing well, Harrison Crosby. 27 is Orlando Phillips, and Mason Foster's got Sullivan Mounsey on the inside, Jamie Woodcock on the outside, then came Luca Hopkins, and then 178 is Saffron Watley. The 18 bike new to the championship, it's a big hello to Isaac Johnson with Josh Kirsch in behind him. I did say up at Rowra that there is no club racing for mini bikes in the UK. It's only at this national level you can race. So riders come into it and they've pretty much got to learn on the job. So the riders at the back of the field may feel that they're just never going to compete with these fast boys. But the man on the 18 machine, Isaac Johnson, should take heart from what I'm about to show him. That's Johnny Garness, by the way, who won all 3 races last time. He's already won the first 2 races today and looks like he's going to take a full scoop again, 6 from 6. Now those riders new to the championship, I want you to take a look at this. This is 1 year ago, the same track. The man on the red machine is Cameron Sewell being lapped by the leaders. That's the same Cameron Sewell that's just coming into the picture now in 2nd place and 2nd place in the championship. So if you think you're never going to be as quick as the fast boys, look how far Cameron Sewell has come in less than a year, because don't forget, at round 1, he was the man ripping it up at the front of the field, winning comfortably. Charlie Tilley on the 95 in 3rd place. He was new to the championship at round 1, but look where he is now, already in 3rd, challenging for 2nd, and a potential race winner and champion in the future. Great onboard shot here with Johnny Garness, the race leader.
Yes, Johnny the Shark, look at that helmet design. Those teeth don't need sharpening anymore, do they? No whitening needed either as he flies through the right, through the left, and that camera position really gives you a proper indication as to what these riders are going through in a race. Now there's Sewell in front of Tilley and Jack Kirsch, the 96, who was leading at Landau, don't forget, when he crashed out. That was a bitter pill to swallow, but he's really back into the fight now. That's Kyle Payne having some pressure from Taylor Stewart-Campbell. He's really having to work it hard through the hairpin section of the circuit here. In 7th position, Taylor Stewart-Campbell trying to get one over, and that's one of the newbies in the field, Harrison Crosby. He's up in 8th position. He's only been here since Landau, and he's doing a cracking job running with the top 6. He's got an opportunity to get there as well. He lost a little bit of ground in the S's, but he might have an opportunity to get back. Sullivan Mounsey there on the 44. We just saw him go through the first couple of corners of the circuit too, and he's not been with us very long either, only since the last time out at Wilton Mill.
That's Mason Foster on the 88, 3rd in the televised race at Wilton Mill, currently in 11th place, so not having the best day today. That's Cameron Sewell, still heading the battle for 2nd place, but for how long? Charlie Tilley looks very spicy indeed in 3rd place. He's eyeing up 2nd. He's down the inside. Has he got it done?
Oh,
yes, he has. Great move.
Yes.
Oh, makes good use of the back marker as well to pull another 3, 4, 5, 6 bike lengths.
That's a great common sense move. Let's look at it again. He has the inside line, but he's got to dare Cameron Sewell to brake earlier. He looks across. He's not going to give up the corner. He knows there's a slower bike in front. bips it round the outside. Absolutely beautifully done there from Charlie Tilley to move himself firmly into second position. Last lap, he hasn't got that sealed though, because Cameron Sewell is fighting back in the latter stages of this race. He wants a second position, and look at this battle for sixth place. It's really getting feisty. Several riders still in the mix though, so if any one of the leaders of this battle goes down, there's a chance to get back into it. Now, Alexander Merchant is only running in 5th position as the championship leader, so this is going to be a big points haul for Johnny Garnes, and he's only got a few corners to go. He's been absolutely romping it round this circuit, and Johnny Garnes, oh, that's Sullivan Monsey. What a way to end his race at Lakeside. That's a big, big shame for the 44. A punishing crash out of the race, and that's not long after his moment at Wilton Mill, of course. Johnny Garnes, though, lights the flag, a 1:03.3 lap, and victory for the 3rd time this weekend, and the 6th time in as many races. An absolutely flawless performance from Johnny Garnes. Race isn't over though. This is for 10th position. That's Smith, Ben Smith. Tom Brooks is tip for the top. Up the inside, Jamie Woodcock's going to go for it. Orlando Phillips is in there as well. That battle's going to go right to the death. There's the championship leader coming home, Alexander Merchant, behind Tilly, Sewell and Kirsch, who couldn't keep up with Johnny Garnes, our race winner. There's Carl Payne for 6th. Harrison Crosby, Taylor Stewart Campbell and Mason Foster will come through in 9th. Who is going to be 10th? It is going to be Ben Smith. So Woodcock dropped back to 12th in the end behind Orlando Phillips, but nobody could keep up with Johnny Garnes. Looks like the shark bites with his teeth, dear.
Johnny winning the rookie class. You won comfortably last time. You won comfortably this time as well. You're looking like a world beater. Just talk us through the race from your point of view.
It was really nice, and I was really pleased to get the win.
And who do you want to thank for your victory?
I thank my dad, my mum, my sister and my grandpa.
6 wins from the last 6 races puts Johnny Garnes into 3rd position, chasing down Alexander Merchant and Cameron Sewell, with Charlie Tilley doing well to move to 4th place. Mason Foster still 5th.
More junior mini-motos after the break. It's the Mini-Moto Pro class. Don't go away.
This is Cool FAB Racing.